For our Group 4 project, we will be talking about the trials that were tested using an egg.
Our experiment consisted of the durability of organic and white eggs by seeing how much weight each one could hold.
Now, James will present the background information for this project.
Alright, the organic eggs and regular eggs have more similarities and differences, but we just wanted to see the difference in strength. All eggshells are made up of calcium carbonate, which is the main ingredient of antacids. Also, eggshells make up about 9 to 12% of the weight. The eggshell itself weighs around 57 grams, but the eggshell is 11% of it, which is about 6.27 grams. The organic eggs are narrower than the regular eggs. The regular eggs have a more rounder shape to it. The heat of the boiling water causes the whites and yolk of an egg to solidify. Boiled eggs have an increased density because the whites and the yolk are solid. If the egg were to break, then the whites and the yolk would hold its shape. Then this causes the shell to be brittle and break easier.
The inner membrane of an egg, the translucent skin, is made partly from a protein called keratin, which is also found in hair and nails, which is tougher in an acidic environment. At the lower pH of a fresh egg, the proteins in the egg white bind tightly to the keratin in the membrane during the cooking process, which makes it harder to peel off the egg without chunks coming with it.
The weights that we used were slider weights that were labeled in grams. These weights differed in size. We had a 500 gram one and a couple of 100 gram to see the durability of the eggshell. These weights are not moving when applied to the weights. They were flat and had a circular shape to it. They were easy to maneuver around the egg because of the shape. They were also easier to stack.
We predicted that the uncooked regular egg would be able to hold more weight due to its rounder shape and its more durable eggshell.
Now I'll be talking about the variables. The independent variable, a regular egg, uncooked, hard-boiled, and soft-boiled, and the organic egg, uncooked, hard-boiled, and soft-boiled. And here are some of our dependent variables. The amount of slider weights that the egg held, and our controlled variable is the amount of time to cook the eggs so that we can get them to become soft-boiled and hard-boiled, and the 2 attempts per type of egg so that we can get more accurate results, the amount of time that we added weights to the egg, and so that we don't add too much force at one time. This helps the accuracy of the experiments.
The materials we use in our project are 1 dozen organic cage-free eggs, 1 dozen regular white Food Lion brand eggs, a plastic water bottle cut in half, a pair of scissors, a cast iron pot, tap water, stove top, a bowl, weights in grams, and paper towels.
First, we gathered and sorted all of our eggs, and then we cut a water ball in half to use as a weight chamber to put the egg in so the egg doesn't roll away. We started boiling the water on stove top, and while the water was boiling, we continued to test the non-boiled eggs, so we didn't waste time. We put the eggs in the weight chamber, and we continued adding weight until the egg cracks, and we carried out step 5 with both organic and regular non-boiled eggs. Once the water on stove is boiling, put 8 organic eggs and 8 regular eggs inside the pot and let sit for 10 to 13 minutes. After this time, we take out the 4 eggs for the soft-boiled egg portion of the test, and then we wait 6 to 8 more minutes and then take out the remaining eggs for the boiled egg portion. And we repeat step 5, which is putting the eggs in, and we keep adding weight until they crack. And we collect data and we record it.
As you can see in our data, the white regular egg and the organic regular egg held a lot more than their boiled forms because we thought that the eggshells were weakened due to the heat of the water.
Our hypothesis can be upheld because the white eggshells held more than the shells of the organic eggs. The average weight held by the white eggs is higher than the average weight held by the organic eggs.
Here are some limitations to our experiment. The shape of the egg, the mass of the egg, the chemicals ingested by the chickens. The shape of the egg could not could affect data because not every egg has the same shape, and depending on the shape, it may be able to hold more weight. And the mass was a limitation because the egg was more dense than a regular egg, which meant more support for the shell, and which could be different for each egg. The chemicals ingested by the chickens could have caused the shells to be stronger or weaker.
A better way to improve this experiment would be to apply weight consistently to the eggs with a more advanced machine than a water bottle, to use very similar eggs instead of any one in a dozen, and to up the attempts for better data.